by sharing some tips that I've been able to utilize. And of course, if you need any help, I am here to support you every single step of the way. I know what it's like to have the struggle, no support. And so I'm here to help guide you in helping you achieve your goals for 2021. You can reach me over on tiffanyceverett.com/mentor, tiffanyceverett.com/mentor. Right now, I am broadcasting live from the HAPS app, which you can download for free and subscribe so that way you'll get notified when I go live. And also it allows you a way to be able to support me, my work that I'm doing here with you. So feel free to connect with me over there. Also, if you are on Instagram, be sure to connect with me. This evening I will be going live over on Clubhouse, where I'll be sharing some tips regarding hydrocephalus and helping families with special needs and unique abilities. We're going to be coming together and having these great topics. So I invite you to log in and connect with me at Tiffany C. Everett. So today we're going to go ahead on and do our nails today. I'm so excited finally get the chance to do them and get myself back and back. She's back to get herself. So I have this little screen that I've set up right here. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I am doing here. What I'm going to do is go ahead and just go ahead and cut these down a little bit so that everything can be the same size. And then we'll go ahead and add our so these already have broken, as you can see. So I want to make sure everything is kind of even here, and what's not, I'll go ahead and file that down. Look at that thumb. That thumb is a little bit long there, so we're going to go ahead and cut him down. And see, also today, what I want to talk about, since it is Pamper You Sunday, I want to talk about different ways that you can pamper yourself. And of course, go ahead and chime in and let me know what you feel is the best way for you to pamper yourself. I know it's the beginning of the week and you deserve some time, some downtime after working all week and taking care of the kids and all of that. So always, always, always take some time to pamper yourself so that way you can feel nice and refreshed at the beginning of the week. Okay, so I am filing these down, and you're probably like, who is she? She know how to do nails. Yes, I actually do. I did get my license. I don't do nails professionally. I just do them for myself. But I went to school because I love being educated. And so I went to school and learned how to do nails. And so I had my training and got my license, and I have to renew that this year, as a matter of fact, and just go through the renewal process and get that back going again. Okay, so so I'm just filing these down a little bit, getting everything nice and even, as you can see here, filing those down. And then let's get this pinky done the same way. And then finally my thumb, get this thumb done. So, all right, so we got that taken care of. And if I'm providing you with some value, make sure that you subscribe so that way you'll know when I am live again soon. So let's see. First thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and just take off some of these oils that's on my nails. And I do this, and then I have sweaty hands and sweaty hands. So what happens too, though, is that sometimes the polish doesn't last that long. I'm just going to go ahead and buff them a little bit, and I don't mess with my cuticles. Basically, sometimes if I see them there, I'll push them back a little bit, but for the most part, I do not cut them or anything like that. You know, of course, it's always a preference and what it is that you want to do, but for me personally, I just prefer not to. All right, and so that is taken care of on that hand, as you can see. I have that here for you. And so we're going to go over here. And also, you know, when you download the HAPS app, you actually can use the studio. The studio is really cool because it allows you to be able to set yourself up and have your screen looking different kinds of ways depending on what you like. Right now, I actually have a screen where I have the full screen and then I have the small screen up in the upper hand corner. You can actually make it side by side, or you can move some of the things around and you can have other windows set up there. So I really like how the setup is. Hello, how are you today? Says Cynthia. Okay, so we have both hands are nicely done. So the next thing I'm going to do, and then when it comes to your nail polish, don't shake it. You want to roll it. Stops you from getting bubbles in there. And so we'll just roll both of those. And this today, I'm going to be using this nice color here. Doesn't tell me what the color is, but it looks like some kind of like hot red kind of sort of. So I'm going to be using that. All my products that I'm using are gluten free. As you know, I don't use anything that has gluten in there. So all I'm going to do is just go through each nail and I'm going to add a base coat for each one of them, starting right here. And all I'm going to seal the seal. That seals in your polish. Even though if you have sweaty hands like me, sometimes it doesn't really help, but it's okay. So go ahead and seal this free edge. That's your free edge that you have right there. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side the same way. So yeah, I wanted to talk about things that you can do to pamper yourself. This is actually one good way, since the week is getting started, get your nail polish out, get yourself pampered. And that's one way. Another one is just having I don't know about you, but just like a nice warm bath where you have your candles that surround you and just put on some nice little fragrance, that candle fragrance. I know Cynthia does candles, so if you want to check her out, she actually has some really nice candles that you would love to have. She has a nice line of candles, so if you want to check her out, make sure you check out Cynthia's uh, fresh line of candles. So cool. What about reading? Are you someone that likes reading? One of the good ways to be able to pamper yourself is finding a nice book to read. Basically, just trying my notes real quick before I put on the next coat. But yeah, man, I found that, finding something that you like to read or just take a moment to study for personal growth. I've been taking a lot of time and studying Cardone University in my time that I do have when I have some extra time. Every week, every day, I'm studying about 15 minutes a day in Cardone University. So that's really helpful. Or just finding your favorite book. I actually have Damon John actually had signed a couple of years ago. My son and I were able to get a book signing from him. We had drove. The Power of Broke, amazing book that you can get there. So yeah, just finding a nice book that you like to read. And what I'm going to do is just like go straight down the middle, and then I'm going to, like you see, I am sealing that free edge. How about some flowers? Ladies, do you like flowers? I do, and so that's why I actually grow a rose garden. So that way, when I want some flowers, I can go outside and rose, pick me a nice rose, and I am good to go. Or maybe you like a nice bundle of roses, right? Maybe that's what you like. You want to get a nice bundle of roses, and there's nothing wrong with that, or a nice bundle of flowers, something that, you know, something that makes you happy. So you got to do what makes you happy. If you like flowers, get you flowers. If you like roses, get yourself some roses. Okay? So treat yourself, treat yourself right. After all that hard work, you got to treat yourself right. And then how about sometimes I like to have a nice cup of hot tea. I remember when I was a little girl, my grandmother One of the things that we would do is we would drink coffee. I haven't drank coffee and since I was a little girl because I drank it so much with my grandmother. But having your favorite cup of coffee or a favorite cup of tea. So I can't have like green teas or anything like that. Nothing that has like caffeine or anything like that in it. But I found this tea that's actually made with aloe and blueberries, and it's really good. I added a little bit of honey inside of it, and oh man, that is some really good tea, and it doesn't have any negative impacts or anything like that. So I really, really like that tea. All right, let me see. All right, so we got that done. So one hand is down. Woo-hoo. Let's dry it up a little bit. And then, so we have nice hot baths or some flowers. What else will we talk about? Some tea. Let's see, or coffee, whatever you like, or maybe just take a nap, right? So I've noticed that like if you take like a nice little um, 15-minute nap is all you need. And I could take a 15-minute nap and oh man, I feel so relieved at the end of at the beginning, in the middle of the day. Usually I get sleepy like I almost stuck that in the wrong place. Usually I get sleepy like around 3 o'clock in the afternoon for some reason. And so just having a nice nap in the midday definitely makes a big deal. It makes you like it refreshes you and you're like, oh man, like you're ready to go. Ready to go. So that's another good way to just take some time and pamper yourself and take a moment and just rest, take a nap. So we take a nap, and sometimes even after church on Sundays, like I take a nap. Today I didn't take one. So I'm actually preparing for take some time so I can prepare for tonight's clubhouse. I'm going to be doing my first clubhouse this evening. So I wanted to make sure that I prepared for that. So I am ready, and I am looking forward to each and every one of you joining me there to talk about hydrocephalus, something that's near and dear to me, and just different things that we've been able to do that's helped us along the way, and then listen to other people share their stories as well. Okay, for some reason I don't know why I keep messing up the free edge today, but I'm gonna fix that right now. Yep, 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 we're gonna fix that right now. We're gonna fix it. What's that? What else? How about a movie? Yeah, what was the most recent movie that we watched?
Um,
Um, I know one of my favorite was the Trolls movie, the cartoon. That's called the Trolls, right? What's called the Trolls? Oh, that was such a really good movie. I really like those family shows. So that was a good one that recently watched another just a regular show. I think it was um we had because we haven't watched that in I haven't watched that in a long time. It was Will of well not was it Wheel of Fortune? No, not Wheel of Fortune. It was where they uncover the letters. And Dana White is on there. What is it called? Forgot what it's called. I am. What was the name of that show that we watched where they were um uncovering the letters? I forgot what it's called. But it was not a movie. It was just like a regular show that was watched. It's like a regular game show is what it was. Okay, and so here we go. Last nail here, and then I'm going to do the same thing and give everything a second coat. Right. Okay, and then seal. So far we have 2 hands completed. I can't see because head's in the way. Let's see. All right, so you guys can see that, right? Good, good. So we're gonna dry this off a little bit. So yeah, I wonder another thing. Maybe you can while you're having your coffee or your tea, and a nice little movie. Watch your nice little movie. Um, Maybe grab yourself a massage. Do you have a masseuse? That's another good one as well. Go in and get a nice massage. I know sitting in that chair all the time. Hello, Heavenly Dew from Dallas, Texas. How are you today? How's it going? What would you say is your favorite way to pamper yourself? I was just talking about, so we've talked about just having maybe a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, um, perhaps grabbing some nice flowers or roses, whatever you like, or perhaps reading a nice book or a nice movie, some of the things that I talked about there. And then, or maybe meeting some friends for lunch. That's a nice one, you know. I know one of my favorite places that I used to go was like Panera Bread. But also, you know, they have these places now where you can actually go and do painting. And so painting with a twist is one of my favorite places to go because you can actually do some painting. So you can definitely meet some people, some friends of yours there, and maybe do painting. Or maybe another good one that I've actually done is to just go hang out on the beach and skate. Yeah, I remember we did that a couple of weeks ago. We went out and skated at the beach. And of course, I had to fall. Um, and got myself up and kept it moving. Surely did. Surely did. Matter of fact, you wouldn't not even have known that I fell because I jumped up so quickly. Like, why would I say I'm not going to stay down there? I remember when I used to go to the skating rink and that same thing would happen. Oh my gosh, I would jump up so quickly because, you know, when you're at the skating rink, that everything is going fast. So you cannot stay down there that long if you deciding to fall. You have to get up. You have to get up and move quickly, or your fingers will get rolled over, or something to happen like that. So you got to get up quickly. So I'm when I would go to the skating rink, and that what happened, man, I would jump up so quickly, jump up so fast, and I was like, oh, let me get up, let me hurry up and get up, let me hurry up and get up. So that was another one of our things that we like to do is one of the things I like to do is that, or perhaps working out. Working out is another good one. You know, any type of workout is a good way to be able to relax yourself and and take some quality time for yourself. So that's another good one as well. Let me go ahead and cleaning this up. And then once I finish with this, the last thing that I'll be doing here is I'll just be doing a top coat, and that will be it. And I will be done. And then I will be getting myself ready for Clubhouse to talk about um, hydrocephalus, you guys. And if you need to connect with me, tiffanyceverett.com/mentor. Gotta find someone that you know, that understands, that cares, a loving mom that listens, you know, that understands. I know, and I want you to know that there is hope. There is hope. You know, there are resources that are available to be able to assist you. You know, you're not alone at all. You are not alone. Okay, here we go. This is the last thing that we're gonna do. Sit outside. That's another good one. Oh my gosh, love sitting outside in the sun and sucking up some of that sun outside. It feels so good, so good. And then for me, it's gardening. Going outside and gardening. It's basically the same thing, but it's giving you something to do, you know. So, and then I get to reap the rewards of my labor by watching picking out my food. As you can see, if you followed me, you saw that I was able to get my first cucumber, and I have bell pepper as well as um, some onions, and garlic is growing back there as well. But man, you know, it's so cool. Just go out there and sit there and put some more seeds in the ground, water everything, and it's a beautiful thing. All right, so here we go. All right, so I am finishing up. This last hand is done, as you can see. right here, completely done. Let's see how far I need to move it over. I don't know where. Right here.
Mhm.
Nice. Head. Wait. Okay. So then, how about delegating something? You delegate something to someone else to do for you, maybe like grocery shopping. I know it's been sometimes this, what we've done for the last since February last year. I've been doing a lot of my grocery shopping virtual, which you know what is interesting because virtual grocery shopping, I find that I'm spending a lot of time because there's so many options available, and then just going and when I'm looking at all the different prices of everything, I want to check the prices, I want to check the ingredients. And so it's like, oh my gosh, I'm spending a lot of time. It almost takes me about an hour. And then because of my dietary restrictions, when the person shops for me, they're taking about an hour as well to go an hour, between an hour and 30 minutes to even go grocery shopping for me, because there's so many things that they have to get, and they can't just like get anything. They have to check with me to make sure that I approve the items that they're gonna put in the basket. And so they've been really, really good with that. So I'm really grateful for that. But if you have to do it, there's nothing wrong with it. Whatever you need to do to save yourself time and money. And to me, I feel like it's saving time and it's saving money because I don't have to drive there and drive back and stay at the store for such a long time. There, I am so done. Look at that. Look how pretty. Pretty. I'm ready for the week. I am ready, ready, ready for the week. And so are you. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you. This is Tiffany C. Everett, and I'm hoping that I get to see you this evening on Clubhouse. Don't forget to turn on your notifications and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to get in contact with me at Tiffany C. Everett, whether you're on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube. You can reach out to me. And of course, I am here for you to be able to help you to grow your personal, professional, and financial goals. Feel free to connect with me. I hope you guys have a great day. Until next time, I'll be chatting with you again soon. Bye bye.